Hey, welcome to the Power of Friendship. It's a special edition. It's a special edition episode. We're here to talk about Black Adam. Let's go. And we have our hosts, Sailorgainz, and my co-host, Benny J. Blanco. How are you, my friend? Mr. Rock.
I am doing
Mr. Rock.
well. Oh, yeah.
Are you paused?
Illuminati.
Benny's paused.
Illuminati.
Benny's paused. Hey, you put the rock up. It's the rock. It's the rock. Okay. Well, how are you guys today? Special episode. We're going to talk about Black Adam. We just go, like, the hype review, like, just talk about Black Adam for a couple minutes, see how you like it. We might post this later on during the week. We'll never know. But, welcome to the show. My name is Sailorgainz18, and my host, Benny J. Blanco, and we are the Power Friendship Podcast. Thank you for listening, subscribing, all that good stuff. Like, tell us, how you feel about this Black Adam. We're going to send it, put in the comments below. Tell us how you feel about it. If you like it, you love it, you hate it. It is what it is, okay? Let's go. All right, first of all, let's talk about the score that you got, All right, so it got Metacritic, it got a B+. Cinema score got B+. Rotten Tomatoes got a 44. I think it's at 44%. I'm gonna check right now. Rotten Tomatoes got like 44. Because I'm like, Also, about reviews, okay? You should always go see the movie yourself, okay? Don't care about reviews. Just see the movie, okay? Trust who you want to trust, but just go in. If you want to see a movie, go see the movie. I personally don't care about Rotten Tomatoes or critic reviews or any review. I care about my review. So tap and tell your friends. Okay?
Yes.
Okay, scores. We're doing scores. We're doing our Googles here. Benny, tell them a story while I'm doing, looking for the Googles. Do you have any stories?
So, people are just, coming into these movies and, expecting deep stories and stuff. But, when you're getting a rock movie, don't expect deep stories. Expect wild actions and
my boy
stuff. And I think I'm frozen.
No, you're right. You're fine. You better now. Now. You good?
Okay. Yeah.
Say what you were saying?
So,
cut off.
Yeah, if you're going to see a rock movie, expect punching and dying and no deep characters. But, have fun. Take your mommy, your dad. I mean, I'm pretty sure they'll enjoy The Rock because they know what he's cooking.
Oh, I like that. Oh. I like that. The Rock's. All right. Well, it's at a 40% on Rotten Tomatoes, 90% audience scores.
Wow.
What does that tell you, buddy?
That
people
tells
liked
me
it, they didn't like it.
Yeah. Well, I mean, the people that matter liked it because they are the ones that pay for it. Most of the critics, they went for free.
The fans loved it. Okay, the fans loved it. All right, so let's talk about the hype for this movie. It's been 15 years. 15 years about this movie being made. Okay, first off, it's going to be Shazam's story. Then he says it's going to be we're going to get their own movies. And then I never thought I'd see the light of day. It's like we're not going to see the movie until it starts shooting. And eventually it starts shooting. So now we're here. We got Black Adam. Let's give our overall all right, let's start off first with the movie. It started off great. The first act was very good. Came off boom boom, it was moving fast. So it started off. You got to see Kahndaq. I like Kahndaq. It's cool. I'm not we used to I guess in DC Universe Online we saw a lot of Kahndaq. No, I remember that DC Universe Online is usually when I see a lot of Kahndaq stuff I was playing. But it was good. You got to see Kahndaq. We got to see the kid. Oh, he had New 52 comic. Well, no, he had Rebirth comics.
Mm-hmm.
There's a lot of comics in this. There's a lot of Rebirth comics. I said, okay, cool. I had Rebirth comics. What else it was? It was, I guess we introduced everything. It moved fast. The movie moved very fast, but it was kind of long. But it didn't feel long, but it was kind of fast. So, but I liked it. I overall enjoyed the film. I thought it was cool. That was great. Action was fine. That second act was a little mad, but I was still in it. Like, I was like enjoying the characters interacting with each other. Like, I couldn't believe you got to see Hawkman and Black Adam fight. It was crazy. It was crazy. And the mid-air fight too. It looked good. All the special effects looked good. I was like, oh, okay, DC. Okay, DC. But DC don't miss. But Dr. Fate, man. Dr. Fate was serious in this movie. Pierce Brosnan was born to play this character. Okay, we're gonna do spoilers later on, but we're not gonna do spoilers right now. Spoilers right now. Pierce Brosnan was his character. Aldous Hodge as Hawkman was good. Cyclone was cool too. I like Cyclone for what she was. Like, I see why like people wanted more from her, but I like she was cool. Adam Smasher was cool too. I wish I had more from him too. He was kind of like a funny guy role, but it was okay. I didn't hate it. It was cool. I didn't hate it. It was cool. I like this. I mean, I liked it overall. Like, I would like to see another Black Adam movie. Maybe we can get Shazam and Black Adam to do stuff. Like, 'cause I don't know why we haven't. Come on, man. What are we doing? What are we doing? We got at least one time for the one time. You know what I'm saying? We have building blocks, but I want to see what the DC universe goes on forward. I'm interested because they have characters that are alive, like Hawkman and all of them. Like, I want to see where, like, plus Amanda Waller. Like, come on. Amanda Waller. It was in trailers. It was not spoilers. So, Amanda Waller. Who else? God, it was just a lot going on, man. But I'm down. I'm down for Black Adam. I liked it. I liked how raw it was. How he was just killing people. How he just was murdering people. I'm down for pure negativity. This movie is pure negativity. That's all I want. I don't ask much. Kevin don't ask much, man. All right. What about you, Benny?
So, I think the movie was very fun. It was a very fun, action-packed movie. So, don't expect like a deep story type of thing. And I guess that's where the critics were going to, like, expecting a deep story. I mean, like, you got to understand, this is The Rock. He doesn't do deep story shit. I'm sorry if you're a big Rock fan, but if you can't accept that, you're delusional. So, like, it wasn't really super deep. It had a lot of these, like, kind of cheap moments, but you kind of felt because it's Black Adam, The Rock. So you kind of, like, your beliefs for the character was way more tied to the story than how you really felt. So, besides that, like, there were a couple good twists in the movie, which I didn't expect it to have. That where I was like, wow, that I did not see that coming at all. The very cliche, like, oh, a terrorist group rules a country. I'm like, that kind of plot is kind of just cheesy. It's like whatever, like some inter-gang shit. So I was just like, whatever, no name organization, basically, no face.
Oh, inter-gang is in the comic, but I forgot. But it's different though. It's different though. Yeah, it's weird. Like, I forgot.
But like how they're portrayed in the movie is just kind of like a no-name type of organization. Like there's no real personality to it. But I like the mixture of conduct, like how it looks like Cairo for a bit, like has that Egyptian type of modernism and ancient type of feel. So that was pretty cool. The one thing that was confusing is Amanda Waller, because it's trailers. It's just like how much she's been used in all these other DC projects.
Right?
Like, is she like the liaison of like all these teams? It's a little bit weird because she's the Suicide Squad like leader, and then she gets exposed in Peacemaker. So it's just like, but DC does its own shit. Yeah, DC does its own shit. So it's like whatever. The action when it came to Black Adam, I mean, you felt the power. Like in the movie, like yeah, he's strong. Like they didn't like undermine him, make him weak like how a Marvel project would do. No, he was strong as fuck. I mean, like, which makes sense. I mean, you have the power of Shazam. I mean, like, and you've seen your people suffer and die, and now it's like, all right, I'm back. And a lot of these slow motion cuts, the slow motion to fast to real time, I liked it. I personally liked it. Just like you saw the sheer like speed and power that Black Adam had. And a lot of the songs that they played were very kind of Hollywood generic, but they were good. Don't get me wrong. But my only issue was the final confrontation, how generic in the final confrontation looked. Like, I was like, oh, it looked evil. Oh, shit. And he looked,
it's a demon. It's a demon.
It's a demon, yeah. But I will say, and I will agree, like, obviously, like, Hawkman and Dr. Fate, I mean, they just looked and they acted perfect to the character, which I love. I mean, Hawkman, aggressive, like, very macho.
Hands,
like
straight hands.
Like, yeah, like, and then obviously Dr. Fate, very cryptic and, like, very reserved. I'm like, yeah, that's how he is. It's like, yes. But overall, like, the movie was an enjoyable, like, I mean, it's weird because it got released in the fall time, but it felt like a summer blockbuster movie to me. Like, it just had that, like, very quick and fast, like, pace, where it's like, all right, you're here to see one thing only. And they delivered to it. Obviously, a lot of people, like, or talking about the end credit scene, which I thought was, mid credit scene was good. I don't think it's like the greatest thing to ever happen in all of history, but I mean, it's more so what they'll do with it. Because if they don't do anything with that mid credit scene, then it's all for nothing, honestly. So I'm putting my personal feelings in reserve for that until they do something with it.
All right, we're gonna talk about spoilers. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's go. All right. Spoilers. Okay.
He kills people.
Oh my god, he kills a lot of people in this movie. A lot of people would die. I think it's just the whole thing of his character. A lot of people die. A lot of people get murdered. What is that? No, stop. Sorry. My apologies. A lot of people get murdered, and it's crazy out here. And I felt like, I mean, I love the killing, though. The killing was brutal, too. I was like, oh, it's not rated R? I heard it got cut down from a rated R, from being PG-13 rated R, which is not bad. But it was like, I said, yo, he is murdering people. A lot of kills are cool, too. A lot of kills are cool, but I'm trying to like, think of spoiler stuff. I'm trying to think. The whole thing with him, how his son was a champion, and he was a statue instead of him. That was a good twist. You talked about that. That was a good twist. That was a really good twist. Yeah. And I was like, oh, okay. That was a good twist. I was like, okay, that was nice. The fact that they kept showing Hawkman was about to die, I was like, oh my god, he gets murdered and everything.
I knew he wasn't. When they kept on seeing it. I was like, oh, Faith is definitely going to change it. Or like he was just like, I saw more into it. So it's like he never really changed like the future. Because he did get stabbed, but then died.
True.
But also, it wasn't him.
But not.
It was an illusion.
Yo, and Justice 2, I never played Doctor Strange in Justice 2, but man, I have the mighty need to play that. That was dope, man. But Dr. Fate was just perfect, man. How he talked, oh my god, the helmet. The suit looks so good, man. Oh, the suit looks so good. But Pierce Brosnan, man, killed the role. I kind of wanted, like, the movie was just fun. It was just pure fun. Like, I didn't expect anything, like, crazy, but I guess the people wanted more. I enjoyed it. Like, I don't understand how nobody enjoyed it, man. I thought it was great. I thought it was perfect. But I get, like, well, you wanted more story, but it was just, I hear a lot that it was just generic. Like, the generic superhero movie.
Yeah, I could kind of agree, but it's a generic superhero movie with Black Adam.
Yeah, like it's generic, but like I was like, okay, this is special. I thought like everything was like dope. I was like, oh, like the crowd was roaring, I was hyped. That mid-credit scene, though. Mid-credit scene, listen here, mid-credit scene, listen. You don't ask much, all right? Mid-credit scene, okay? I don't ask much, all right? DC Universe, but for a DC Universe, you gotta have one character. You always gotta have one character. You gotta have Superman, okay? I'm glad he's here, but, like, if you don't do nothing with this, I'm gonna be really mad. Okay? Yes. Like, Henry Cavill shows up. We're like, oh, let's go with the curl and the blue suit, which, I mean, I don't care. He doesn't need the black suit. It's fine. It doesn't bother me that he doesn't have the black suit on, but people are weird about
I love the blue suit.
I love the blue suit, but, like, DC, now is your time to do. I mean, I would love to see the short live action Shazam Superman and Black Adam, I would love to see that. Like, you could do it. You have the like, please. If you could make like the movie, exactly, verbatim, I would not be mad. But DC has been in like weird limbo state. So we'll see what's going on next. I think next is Aquaman. Aquaman, right? Flash.
Is it Flash?
It was supposed to be Batgirl, but
because we see all these trailers for Shazam too, and nothing for Aquaman.
Flash. That's be Flash. Oh wait, I think Aquaman 2 got delayed. It has to be Flash, man. Oh, Flash. I'm sorry for Flash. I'm like, Flash is. If you know about Flash. But like, I just want to see the movie. I'm so excited for that movie. This is my most anticipated movie. I don't care, but I want to see the Flash movie. But it's great to see Superman again. And Black Adam was dope. The part with my favorite part was like I like the end battle, but I liked when they first started like interacting with just the JSA and Black Adam first interacting with each other. The whole fight, and that was great. But to see, like Hawkman spin the mace with the woo, he said, you have to charge. I was like, hey, let's go! And the air fight looked really good. Like, it looked really good. The air fight, I thought the CGI, I was like, all right. I was like, okay, it looks good. When they fight in the air, that's it. I believe it. I believe that they're fighting. But I loved it, man. Go! Oh my god! I'll probably go see it again. But I'm not gonna lie. I'll probably go see it again. I enjoyed it. It was pretty fun. Shout out to Dwayne Johnson. Do you have any little spoilers, Benny? Spoilers? On spoilers?
Trying to think. I mean, they showed another deep prison that while they're hold, like, you know, it's like there's prisons everywhere. It's whatever. Nothing else. Everything else you pretty much like talked about. Like, because the movie didn't really have too much substance besides all the action. There's just a lot of cool scenes. So I mean, and cool one-liners, you know, because they practice that. Besides that, like, it's an enjoyable movie. It's fun.
Also, The Rock is massive. Like, I don't know. I mean, I probably know what he did, but he's massive. He is massive, isn't it? Like, I love how he's just like, he's in the scene. It's like, The Rock, why are you just big, bro? And the suit is like painted on. It's sick, man. We gotta get that suit. I gotta get that suit, man. I don't know how, but I'm gonna get that suit, man. The Rock is massive, man. It's a massive man. I like Black Adam. Go see it 1,000,000 times. Okay? Go see it. Don't listen to the critics. Get the critics. Go see the movie, alright? I enjoyed it. I give it like a 7.5 out of 10. Like, it's not. I loved it. I enjoyed it. It had great action, great fun. I will definitely watch it again. My standouts were Dr. Fate, Hawkman, and Black Adam. There were people I liked. I like the family was cool too, but those are my favorites. And I want to see more from Cyclone and
Adam Smasher.
Adam Smasher. More of them. Hopefully in the extended cut, maybe. All right, what about you, Benny?
So basically, yes, I give this movie pretty much the same score, 7.5. Obviously, like the show, it was just basically a Hawkman, Dr. Fate, and Black Adam like showcase. So like the other two, heroes didn't really get too much of the too many like screen time. So it was kind of like underwhelming for that because you kind of wanted to like care about all the characters. But I get it; they're the younger ones; they have more to prove. And everybody knows Dr. Fate and Hawkman way more. So, like, of course, they're going to stick the focus on those three characters alone. And besides that, I mean, like, all the characters pull their weight, pretty much. So, like, no one's really, like, wasted. Everyone kind of has, like, their scene towards the end. So, yeah, it's an enjoyable comic book movie. 7.5 out of 10. It was fun. It was decent. Don't believe your haters. Don't believe the haters. Make your own.
What do you want from Black Adam 2?
I mean, obviously, I want him to be more interactive with the DC universe. So obviously, with a Shazam or Superman. I mean, like now that like the world knows of this other like metahuman, like come on, we need more interactions. Like I get what they're doing; they're doing their own solo shit. But when you have like a world that is known to interact, you kind of need interaction. Whether or not like a lot of these interactions fit with the lore, not with their own separate movies, that doesn't really matter at this point. But to have like an interaction with Superman, Shazam, and like Black Adam, it's like, come on, like, why not? Like, so like having more interactions, like you don't need to do like the Marvel shit where like, you know, quote unquote, everything needs to fit together for an overarching story. Because like we've noticed that even Marvel isn't even doing that at this point. So, like, DC's been doing, like, their own separate things, so, but I would like to see more interactions, like, potentially what we're going to be getting for the Flash movie. I mean, we're getting Batman, like, you know, Michael Keaton, Batman, and possibly Wonder Woman and, you know, other shit. If they do, like, the Flashpoint shit, you know what I mean, like, accurately, you know what I mean? So...
Okay. I'm listening. I was like, okay.
Well, no, like you know, like what the other movies are doing, like, you know, have a little bit more of like other heroes or villains, like into the project.
Yeah, for Black Adam, well, I just want Shazam and Black Adam to like meet. I think it's like.
I mean, I'm pretty sure. I mean, I'm pretty sure like that was like the whole like they were going to have their own separate like stories, and then eventually will meet. So either like it's going to be like a Shazam v like Black Adam or something. I'm pretty sure, like after like this the second Shazam movie, he's definitely going to be interacting with Shazam, Black Adam. It has to, because like Shazam doesn't have that many villains.
yeah, it has like maybe 4 or 5 like main like ones, but yeah, for Black Adam 2, we just want better. I mean, I want better villains. But I'm fine with the story, but like I want him incorporating more. I think he's probably gonna put on Justice League eventually, but I mean, I don't really want much. I enjoyed this. It was pretty cool. But we can wrap this up right now. Benny, where can they find you?
They can find me on Instagram at Benny J Blanco, on Instagram at the Benny J Blanco, and if you want to buy a book, it's Benny Boy on Amazon, whatever, physical, digital. But what about you, Taylor?
You can find me at Sailorgainz18, TikTok, YouTube, everywhere. Follow your boy. Also, thank you for listening to us. Like this video, comment, rate, subscribe, all that good stuff. We love you. Thank you. Bye-bye. Love you.